Welcome 8th graders to chapter 2, lesson 3, developing other health skills. First of all, I want to thank you for getting your quizzes done and turned in. But please remember to turn them in. They're due Friday night, so you have all of Friday to do them beginning at 8:10 in the morning. So please make sure that you get it done. I still need to look over them and make sure that you are watching the lectures. Again, I'll know that by the answers that you're giving me on the quiz. So if you're watching the videos, I'll know. So today we're going to be talking about developing other health skills. Okay, communication skills. Let's talk about communication skills. So to understand communication skills, you have to understand the difference between hearing and listening. Okay, sometimes there actually is a difference between hearing and listening. So you could hear something, but if you're really listening, there's a lot more to it. Communication is the clear exchange of ideas and information. Verbal communication involves a speaker or writer on one end and a listener or reader on the other. Okay, so you want to make sure you remember that. We got stars there, so you want to make sure you remember that. That'll probably be on the next quiz. So make sure that you remember the verbal communication involves a speaker or writer on one end and a listener or reader on the other. Okay. Good communication involves speaking clearly, carefully, and also involves good listening. Okay. Communication also has nonverbal aspects. Okay. Tone of voice, the way you say something. Okay. How you say something is more important than what you say. So imagine your family telling you something. The way that they say it will tell you if it's something good or if it's something not good. Maybe you're getting in trouble for something. Maybe they're excited about something. Okay, you can tell in their voice. So, for example, if your name was Luis, your mom would be like, Luis, Luis. Okay, yeah, that's one tone. Now, if she was like, Luis, you might, it might be something a little more serious. So the tone, how you say it, is just as important as what you say. Okay. So body language is also a form of communication. Okay. We have facial expressions and gestures. Okay. Here we have Iron Man. So I have these next few slides are going to be examples. So when you see Iron Man, okay, or his name is actually Robert Downey Jr. That's his actual name. When you see him, okay, he's rolling his eyes. What do you think he's feeling? He's not saying a thing. He's using the way he's standing. He has his arms crossed, okay, and he's rolling his eyes. So think of ways you can even say them out loud. What do you think he's? What do you think he's? How do you think he's feeling right now? Okay, we have Selena Gomez here. Okay, again with the arms folded. Okay, arms crossed. Okay, you can see it in her face, her eyes. Okay, what do you think? How do you think she's feeling? What is she trying to communicate? Okay, we've got my favorite, The Office. What do you think he's feeling? How is he feeling? Look at his face. Is he smiling? Is he happy? Is he sad? What do you think? Okay. What do you think she's thinking? Okay, how do you think she's feeling? Okay, she's in school. She's got her hand on her face. Is she smiling? Is she happy? What are we thinking? So all of these examples show that you don't have to say a thing. It could just be the way that you're standing, the way that your face looks. That can tell somebody a lot. So keep that in mind if you're talking to somebody. If you're looking away from them, if you're not looking at them in the eye, okay, that's a big indicator. Okay, that's a big sign of something that maybe you're hiding something or something like that. Okay, let's talk about conflict resolution. Okay, conflict resolution involves solving a disagreement in a way that satisfies both sides. Okay, for example, you have one tablet at home and you and your sibling want to use it at the same time. How can you both get what you want? Okay. I had some students in class say they can take turns. I'm like, okay, who goes first? How do you tell who goes first? My favorite way of resolving that is Rochambeau. So you could easily Rochambeau your sibling. If you win, you get the tablet first for X amount of time. If your sibling wins, they get the tablet for X amount of time. Okay, so basically conflict resolution, both sides are happy. Both sides get what they want. Okay. Maybe you might have to have a little patience, especially if you're sharing something, you have to have a little patience with it, but you'll both in the end up getting what you want. Okay. Accessing information. Okay, let me move myself real quick. Okay. Accessing information, you're being informed means having correct, up-to-date information. Okay. So not being informed not only means that you're learning a lot of things, but that you have up-to-date information, because there's a lot of information sometimes that super old, that's not accurate. Numbers change, trends, all kinds of things. So make sure that you always check the date of any information that you have. Like, oh, that's kind of old. Maybe it's changed a little bit. Media. Okay, media. There are various methods for communicating information. So what examples are you familiar with of media, of things, of media that shares information? What can you think of at the top of your head? What kind of media will share information? I'll give you one. Google. Okay, the internet. Internet has tons of information. You can find information all over the place. Okay. What else? Okay, they're more, some examples are more, like physical examples, like TV. Okay, the news. You watch the news. Newspaper. Okay, newspapers, kind of, people get the newspaper sometimes they don't. Um, uh, what was another one? The radio. You listen to the radio. Okay, you have people talking about things that are going on right now. Okay, those are examples of media. Okay, before accepting any information, you need to find out if the information is valid. Okay, you always wanna ask, is the information based on research? Is it based on someone's opinion, or is it unsupported by evidence or fact? Okay, so you always want to make sure that you have that the information is has it someone has done the research about it. It's not someone's opinion. They've done experiments, whatever. They've looked at things, because there's a lot of people's opinions out there right now. A lot of ideas, a lot of people's opinions about different things. So make sure that you have facts, the right facts that are based on research. Okay. Okay, let's talk about analyzing influences. Okay, analyzing influences involves recognizing factors that affect or influence your health. Okay, examples of those are friends and peers. Okay, personal likes and dislikes, media and technology, fears, curiosity, environment, and family and culture. Okay, so all these things can affect or influence your health. Okay, in a good way or a bad way. So this will probably be a quiz question right here. Okay, I'm going to ask you to give me 2 or 3 examples of factors that can affect or influence your health. Okay, and look, you've got a list right there. So if you can name friends, family, and technology, you got it. So yeah, I think that might be the last slide. It is. Oh no, it's not. Okay, let's see. Let me go back. Okay. Let's talk about stress management. Okay. So stress is your body's response to change. Okay. There's change all the time. Okay. Your body changes as you grow. You might be going to a different school. You might be moving. Okay. Your body experiences stress. Okay. Remember, stress is normal. It's okay. You don't want to be stressed out all the time. That's not okay for your body. But in those situations where things are changing, stress is normal. Okay. Uh, remember that relaxation and exercise are positive ways to manage stress. Okay. So if there's any way that you can do some yoga, or just like laying down listening to music, exercising, going out for a walk. If you like to box. If you like to play soccer, playing soccer, any whatever you like to do. Those are ways that can let out those those stresses that you have. Okay. Advocacy. Okay. An advocate means to support it or speak out in favor of it. Okay. There are tons of people that advocate for different things. Okay. Advocate for schools. Okay. Advocate for teachers. Advocate for more money for schools. Advocate for um, um, helping people. Okay, helping the homeless. Tons of different ways that things that people advocate for. Okay. Advocacy is informing others about health practices and encouraging healthy behaviors. Okay, so you have information, you're going to share it out, and you're going to encourage others to participate in those behaviors, those positive behaviors. Okay. Some examples. Okay, warning people about possible risks and sharing knowledge of positive health behaviors. So, like I said, kind of helping people stay away from the bad stuff, the stuff that's not super healthy, and helping them know what the good stuff is. Okay. Oh, and now I think that's it. Thank you so much for working super hard. Go ahead if you haven't tried out any of the Tabata videos. I think YouTube is allowed on computers, Chromebooks, school Chromebooks. So you go ahead and get on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try and see about adding those videos to my YouTube channel. More videos like that. You can have videos to watch. I mean, if you can get onto the folder from the Google Classroom, you're more than welcome to keep doing that if that helps. There's just something to keep you moving, something to keep your body. If you need a break from doing classwork and other classes, just make sure that you're moving around a little bit. Thank you so much, and yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Those of you that already have, thank you so much for reaching out. And I'll be putting up this recording very soon, and I'll be recording the next lecture also. So and also be putting up a review for the quiz on Friday. So like that, you have all the information that you need. Okay. See you later.